Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to Let It Die. It is so fantastic to see you. Hopefully you've all been taking care of yourself pretty damn well. Welcome back again to Let It Die. Okay, so we have two things. We actually have content a little bit to go over. We've finally progressed enough with the fancy armor to actually level it up to its, in my opinion, its best tier. It's the one that looks the coolest, but it's not its max tier, the one that's all white and gold. But that one will be pretty iconic, especially with the flail and how it can perfectly synergize and match with its color palette. But that's just me. Like, style, what do you want from me? But also, I might take a swing at Red Napalm on Nightmare mode, because on the weekends, I kind of clicked in my head and I watched a lot of Let It Die to try to figure out how to make guides, and a lot of the times I try to find a video of how to do something like killing the Forceman. It's always with people with specific decals or with an insanely high leveled up weapon. So I'm like, oh, that's a hard ask to make a guide of and be like, hey, you need to level up 6 things. I'm like, oh no. Or you need to have this decal or that decal, and yeah, it becomes a little too much. But one of the things I've seen a lot of people just melt the ever-living hell out of the Forceman Red Napalm, White Steel of course, and of course Black Thunder, is the tennis ball launcher. But I had none, and I mean no, drive to actually level up the tennis ball launcher all the way up to its max tier. But I kind of, we were playing other games on the channel, as you guys may have been aware of, and then I was like, oh right, the TDM is coming to a close. So I looked on, and there wasn't that much to update you guys. I'm not sure I even updated you guys on, but basically the TDM was coming to a close. I think I might update you guys on it. And there was a new seasonal weapon. It was the same, it's just following the repeat of what happened last year, basically, so it's just going through a cycle now. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I clicked in my head, and I was like, oh, it's the tennis ball launcher that it's actually getting. And I was like, shit. So then I quickly grinded yesterday to try to get to diamonds, and I think I got there. I wasn't really high up there, so I might have gotten pulled down, which, fingers crossed, I wasn't. Yeah, I know it's been attacked. Of course, I left with having grinded. Yes! Yes! Also, I am all the way down to silver because I got the season finale reward, which in this case is the tennis ball launcher. Tennis ball launcher at its max tier. Now, I think and hope that you can bring this to its max point. I'm hoping that you can actually bring the tennis ball launcher to +5. If not, because you couldn't do that last year, but the tail end of last year you could. Well, last year, 2019. The beginning of that year, you couldn't, the TDM weapons you couldn't bring to +5, but I think now you can, if you happen to have the max tier equivalent of that. Also, I helped a little bit. Oh, 2, not bad, okay. Something. I feel like you guys were saying that in order to actually farm death medals, you actually need to go into a continent or a country or whatever that has a really low team, and actually just keep defeating everyone in the list, and then you'll get like 12 death medals or something silly. And I was like, oh, seems like a lot of work. But okay, cool. Anyway, also because it was the holidays and New Year's, except not New Year's, I don't think yet, but yeah, a bunch of events happened. They gave us a bunch of death medals, a bunch of other consumables, and all these cool things. Also, let's take all this, the fight bonus, the 2 death medals. What is this? Oh, that's really good. A lot of stars. We got some that. I think I'll have to take that because I have... Actually, no, I think I might be able to keep some money in my thing. Snakewood. Don't have enough space because I'm playing my striker. Love it! My favorite thing! One of the things is like the best part about having TDM weapons is the fact that it usually costs like purple metal and that's it, as well as a ton of splithium to actually level up. I have the one thing I have stupid amounts of is milk purple metal, because I just never upgraded a milk weapon. And yeah, I think I'll be able to level up this, yeah, to the max point, or at least close. Fingers crossed for at least close. Also, we got the swimming pants. Neat. The scuba diving set. Also, 4 things. Love it. 4 death medals. Awesome. Also, another that from death, I think. And then we got a lot of these login rewards. Now, these have a chance of being pretty damned fantastic. So let's crack them open and see what we can get, even though I could theoretically leave them in here forever. And I think I have this one, which is like a bunch of money. And then I have I thought, yeah, I know. I thought I had one more. I guess I just have that one. Well, anyways, fuck it. Let's open this. Boom. Okay. Payback. Store up to 20 of the damage taken and add the amount to your next attack. The store damage to reset after attack. Ooh, oh, okay. Receive damage can be stored up to 20. Okay, never mind. I thought wait. The stored damage is reset after attacking. Receiving damage can be stored up to. Okay. I thought. Sorry, the reason I was like, oh, it's because I thought it said like damage dealt will be like received back as health, but it was just damage, or like you can only hold a certain amount. That's kind of good, but like in TDM, you're not wanting to take damage, but it's kind of an inevitability, but also the Kamas will just chew at you, so I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not. Probably is for specific builds, but your boy is kind of lost. Stamina! Oh, Gold Heart, increase stamina by 80. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Mug is sitting, by the way. It's a kettle bug. It's a kettle bug, kettle mug. Alright. I'll take it. And ooh, a defender one. Not so fast with some psychedelic, badass looking hippies. When attacking and defending fighters, hunters, and haters, negates brain shrooms, everything. So it's basically like the ultimate, you can't attack my base. Yay. Because I want people to not rob me and benefit from being in the TDM. No. Attack power boost, that. So basically, this is just a quintessential like defense mod, which is sad because anyways, hop up. Oh, I didn't realize how, guys, these are not premium decals. So if you got lucky enough to get Serial Killer as a normal decal and you got this, I don't know if they stack, probably they don't stack, but ladies and gentlemen, the Serial Killer decal is one of the best, and it might have changed because there's a certain like meta in TDM that or not TDM in Tengeku that I'm not aware of because I just don't do it. But that's not bad. I'm not sure if they stack, but yeah, Serial Killer, like at least back in the day, was the best decal in the game, and I think it's still probably pretty damn good. But every single time you kill somebody, and you don't take any damage, it increases your attack by 10, and this can stack I think up to 100 times. So you can deal a fuck ton more damage, but if you get hit, it resets. So, oh, what's a weapon that lets you get like shoot behind cover and be amazing? Fucking Kamas. So this was really good for Tengeku, at least in a certain parameter. But yeah, I still think it'd be pretty nuts. But that's lucky, and I didn't realize that these are all not premium decals, which is both good and bad. Bad in the sense that if you already have one of these decals, you can double up and just profit like a crazy person. But, ooh, actually, I wonder if these stack. I could slap this on my collector and just see. Huh. I already have this on my collector, so it'd just be more. Well, we can see what that's about. But anyways, neat. We got some decals. And I'm not sure the Serial Killer one's pog. It's super fucking crazy good. But let's see if we can actually level up the pitcher. That's it. What is it? Gas leaf pitcher. Yes, it only oh, I thought it had more milk. Never mind. What is the one material? DOD? It's DOD that I messed up on. Yeah, it's DOD that I have a lot of material for. Apparently purple metal don't have that much material for. I hope I can bring it to +5. But if you guys don't know if they did just make all of the previous TDM gear, season finale gear, like the same as the end, the latest TDM gear, basically we can bring this to +5. Awesome. And also it has a 10% damage buff and a bunch more ammunition. So hope that's how it works. The only negative is you can only buy it every 24 hours, which is not that much of a negative, especially if you bring it to +5 and it has a metric fuck ton of ammunition, and you basically, oh sorry, the reason why the ghastly pitcher is so amazing, by the way, is because its rage move, unlike any other rage move, just enhances your base damage like a crazy amount. It lets you just spew out thousands of bullets, increasing the damage you can do in a small amount of time, which is ideal for eating a slow shroom and then just riddling a boss. So if you, again, I think this would not be the worst advice to make a guide on if you do want to take down Black Thunder on Nightmare, to get a pitcher, get invincibility shroom, use it, and then just lay into him, because you don't need to slow down time either, because it still will chew through him anyway. Slowing down time probably would be best, but anyways, just think it's good. We'll see. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'll get in there and just get smashed because I don't have the right decals. I don't know. But even if you level up the previous tier of it, the just normal tier, which I have in my thing, it's still pretty good, I think. I don't think it's like, again, it's only a 10% damage buff and a little bit more ammunition. But yeah, we have one of these right here. Yeah, I think it's the same, more or less. It's a little bit better damage payoff, but that's it. That's it, nothing crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not what I want to see. Although that was pretty cool. We got some decent rewards. But this, well, I'm trying to get to a place that has good lighting. This has passive lighting. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite armor in the game, bar none, is the sword. Well, swordsman, it's called the fancy armor set, but it gets all cute when you start leveling up and it gets a weird name. But it is not even close how cool this armor looks in comparison to everything else. As of a comparison, this is what Forceman armor is, which is some of the hardest armor to attain in the game, period. Well, TDM armor is just like seasonal, so it's even worse, but regardless, it's just a pain. Now, yes, you got some gems on there, it's just a wee bit bulky, and you got these big-ass metal wings, it's just a lot. To me, I'm a simple man. It's kind of an insult, but sure. This, and this. Oh, it's not even a competition. It's not even a competition, man. Are you shitting me? Fucking look at that. Immaculate. Not even close. Oh my god. Also, you have a cape. You have a cape. I know the Incredibles would not approve, but still. Hot damn. Also, when you level this thing up, it does look a little less good because it gets like really clean and white. Whereas this, I don't know, I like the whole like dirty steel kind of look. And it has like that shine. When you level it up to like +6, or +4, the max tier, it gets like painted. Like it looks like it loses all its sheen and shine and it just becomes white. And like the gold doesn't pop as much. But because it's all white, the bloodstains on your chest and on your armor looks like you just chewed through like a bunch of goblins. It does make the red pop, which our flail is actually red and gold, and that'll make that synergize with that. Anyways, just some style, all coming together. But ladies and gentlemen, the one thing that is so evident is there is a price for style, and that's why I was so heartbroken when we didn't reach the allotted players to actually get transmog. Maybe in the future we'll get it. Again, I think the first priority should be the elevator straight to floor 100, and of course the transmog would be mine personally. I think that'd be lovely. But yes, right here you can see we get stamina, because when I think of a giant metal helmet, I think of being able to breathe easily and not like damage anyways. And that's it. We get nothing but stamina. This metal warrior helmet that looks metal as fuck, stamina. Yeah. Okay, not like buff, not like striker damage. Nah. Fine. I'd rather it be like -20 assault rifle, but like fucking 7 or something. Not even like a super dissuade, just anything but stamina. But it's stamina. And of course, its base stats are some of the worst in the game. We have a plus to sharp. Okay. When do you get fucking hit by sharp? Rarely. But it's super weak to blunt and is weak to both electricity and fire. It's good against poison, because poison ever kicks your ass. Like, what? And it has really shitty defense. GRINN, why are you leveling it up? Because, look at it. Look at it. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at it. Immaculate. Beautiful. We'll die in one shot, but it's worth it, okay? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's just fucking run around with this just beautiful armor. In fact, so we still have a lot of work to do. We still have to grind this thing up to its max tier, which, by the way, guys, I do not know if we're ever going to be able to level this thing up enough. I'll keep chipping away at it every single Friday when we stream Let It Die. By the way, we stream Let It Die every Friday. But, yeah, I'll just keep chipping away because I think it asks for 50? 60. Something ridiculous. Ultra pure iron in order to actually level this thing up to the max point. Or no, just level 1 of the 6 tier equivalent to the white helmet. It takes, I think, 60 ultra pure iron. I think way more than that, actually. Maybe it's 120. Actually, I think maybe 100. It's just stupid high. It's like, it's to the degree in which you're like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, it just makes no sense. But I might chip away at it, and then maybe at that point we'll actually start going to Tengeku because that's a good place to get ultra pure iron as well as special steel. Also, check this shit out. Check this shit out. This is more just like an update on Let Die. Because we've been playing it just a little bit, not crazy, playing a lot of Genshin, but just chipping away at this. I finally got my flail up to, well, I can get it up to a lot more, but I'm going to hold on to my special steel because I'm not sure if I need to, other things may need that resource. But we now deal 7,000 damage, whop, every hit, and that's fucking amazing. That's awesome. Anyways, let's go fuck up Cohen, because apparently, or Gato, because that's what we need. Hopefully I can traverse the tower, right? Yeah, 37, let's do this. Oh, we've never seen Grin do this. I know. You guys, we're just here. We're just having a good time. We got some cool decals. Again, I don't know if serial decal can stack. It doesn't matter because I don't have the serial killer decal anyway, the premium version, so I wouldn't be able to stack them anyway. But I'm happy that I got the first one. But I didn't know that's what the special rainbow bags could get you. That's solid. That's a good, like, again, it's weirdly more better that you get the non like premium versions of those. I hope they took away all the other ones. Man, our helmet looks sick. I want to make masks whenever I see shit like that, or I want to make that helmet. It looks so dope. I just feel like without the big ass plated shoulders and everything, it would look real big and like kind of jarring. But look at that. Look at that, like coming out of the shadows, just like a fucking demon. Oh my god. Oh, so sick. And it also looks, I think, pretty sick on a female character as well. You know, I don't think they differ that much, but absolutely fantastic. Also, we have Medusa. Also, I wanted to see how this looks for such a long time. Should we? Yeah, let's throw that there. This. Oh, I think that'll be the ultimate combo for color. Although holding a severed head with snakes and shit is pretty metal. So I don't know, but a whole like that right there, the yo-yo plus with the flail, oh, can't wait. It's just also when it gets all gold, that's when everything's gonna really look perfect. Although again, if I could just stick with this version of the armor, this like metal gold, like dark metal with gold highlight and the blood, just also it's on PC, so it looks a little bit more crisp. Also, whenever the machine picture is made, we will make a video covering it, because actually that was one of the few weapons that I actually never got. So we can make a video covering that and like comparing the damage, because one of you lovely people a long time ago dropped me the old equivalent, so I can go ahead and check that out. Let's kill him twice today, and then we'll end the video. But we need so much of that metal type, so boom. Also, playing the striker, I think we just hit for 200,000 maybe. I'm lost. Also, I don't know what, I haven't played this game in a while. Well, I haven't been paying attention to the numbers, I should say. But yes, I've been playing Let Die still like weekly, which is, you know, it's crazy. This game's old as shit, you know. But now that we have our thing, maybe I'll try going to Tengeku. I'll die for sure, instantly, but I'll have a good time. I look like just immaculate. Also, you got the cape, so it's just like you're just flowing, especially when you're like parkouring around maps and like dodging people. You look like a weirdo because your cape's like just fucking slingshotting all over the place. Oh, I'm so happy, man. This just makes me be like, I could play some Let Die again. Just this armor makes it, breaks it for me, man. Again, when you get it to, again, I shouldn't shit on like the white one, the white like equivalent of the armor too much, because it is kind of cool too. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just the way the like light reflects off the steel, where it's just like, yeah. When you paint it, you don't get that sheen anymore, you know. As of this thing's resistance, I would rather not let Gato hit me once, but we could try, I guess. You know what we could also do? Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to go through with this, but we could also see if that reduction on elevator cost could be beneficial to my if I actually have a slot on my basically my farming character, my collector. To where I could actually maybe make use of that and maybe make it like less, even more cheap. Although I don't know if they stack. It'd be cool if they did. It would give a reason to actually using that. On a side note, man, we're getting like spoiled like you would not believe, at least for me, man. I'm playing this game called Genshin. I know some of y'all really like Let It Die, and it's super different to Let It Die, so I know if it's not like a one-to-one comparison or trade, but oh my god, man, freaking Genshin it just keeps updating the game with so many events where you're like, I always have something to look forward in the week and day and etc. And also you can make like crazy builds in that game. I will say the only thing I wish the game had a little more is like depth, but because it's also kind of trying to get some mobile people, it's also, you know, it's nerfing itself in that regard, so it doesn't, like, you don't have to have crazy things, although I'm hoping that they'll update the game with certain characters that actually make it like kind of, if you know how to manage everything, you can profit immensely, you know. We'll see if Mo, the people that make Let It Die, sorry, I'm blanking on their name, Grasshopper Manufacturer or their publisher, if they are actually going to tell us what they're making this year. I feel like there's decent odds because they kind of hinted at it at the beginning or the like middle/late to last year, so we might see something this year. At least maybe them talk about what they're working on next. And again, it seemed like a little bit. I'm not sure if I'd hold out hope for this, but it seemed like they were also considering updating the Let It Die a little bit more. Like I'm hoping that they're eventually going to upload the elevator to 100 kind of thing. So yes. Crap. How much damage is it? Why is it so bright? I can't even see the damage. I guess we could go hit something random and profit maybe. But yeah, basically, I might make a video showcasing the legs, the chest, and then we'll wait to get to the hat. But I still probably will make the video about just the chest and legs, because again, it's insane how much of a money pit the other thing is. Also, hey you, look at me, fucking look at me, boom, 58,000. Also, I don't think this flail. What level is this flail? Flail is level 7, not 11. So it can only get crazier. Also, look at you go. Boom! 23,000. Man, I love this. If only melee and countering were a huge thing. What if it was a cool like decal that you could put on? Flap. It would like reduce. Man, we could do that. That'd be a little much. But what if it reduced or increased the damage for your weapons? And yeah, so how that basically, if there was a decal that said, hey, if you have a melee weapon, you will take more melee damage, but take 80% reduction to guns or something. So basically, it was like you have to be really good with melee, but you're gonna be able to dunk on guns, and then there'd be to maybe be a vice versa. Although there's not really a need, but that way there would be an incentive for using melee and just fucking popping off with melee, right? So that'll be interesting, but I don't think that'll happen, although that'd be cool if there was something like that. Also, one thing I wanted to say, the fancy armor, it doesn't have that many decals. Same thing with the flail. The flail and the fancy armor don't have that many like build decals that are like, hey, use this armor and use this weapon and you'll profit. The fancy armor has one that's kind of interesting if it was with any other melee weapon. But the fancy armor plus the sword, they're just like a sword weapon, it basically says it increases the rate in which you get rage charge, which is not bad, but it also increases if you have a full set. It increases the rage charge reflection damage, basically, so it gives you like 100% more damage on your rage move. But the sword's rage move is all about like taking damage, so it's still weird. The haters are very, if they see you do the rage move, they'll hit you once and then they'll back off, and then you won't get a profit that much, you know. So it's just like, why couldn't that be on like I don't know, like a flamethrower or something, like the fancy armor plus the flamethrower, you can rage move recharge plus 100% more damage on your fireball that you're launching. Like, that's awesome. But no. Now, unless I'm mistaken, let me do a check and see it again. Also, I didn't know we take our mask off when we go to sit with her. That's neat. Yes, so sword plus fancy armor gives you rage gauge fills faster, 20% faster than 40%, and 60% faster. That's pretty sweet. But then the full set gives you your attack power for your rage move plus 100. I think it'd be good enough to use, but I still think it'd be a little finagly because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the people don't really fight that way. Like, haters will basically wait for you to just take off they'll not hit you when you're using your rage move. Unlike like Forcemen and all those things, they'll just keep mailing at you like berserkers. Anyways, look at that, by the way. We're slicing through our actual gauntlet because the glove is that big, but it also looks like we have a spike fist. Love it. And then this one, it's just like normal knuckles. This armor, man, it's so cool. It's not even close. Anything in the game, not even close. This is just next level. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy. I cannot wait to make the white equivalent, although I know, like I said, it's not quite as flashy, but it might synergize well, and also it has better defense, so of course it's going to be better than this one, unfortunately, unless they implement transmog, which could be absolutely fantastic. Also, one of the things I always wondered, because I liked the fancy armor so much, but because I was the helmet was just like too shit. Like the defense was terrible, but also it just buffed stamina, something that I didn't need. So I was like, I want a helmet that actually gives me something that I want, and this one, it gives me HP, but at least it's something. But I always wondered, yeah, it kind of works. I mean, it works better than any other kind of thing, but that helmet though, man, the helmet just makes it come together. Not Mahoyo, fucking people that make Let Die. Why did you make the coolest armor in the game have the worst stats, like objectively the worst stats with the helmet and with the armor and with the resistances? Like, poison is the least bad thing ever. Fire is the worst. Electricity can be fucking bad too. Poison's not bad at all. Blunt damage and sword damage you barely get hit by. Sword damage is a little more, I guess, yeah, a little bit more beneficial, or a little bit more consistent. Although now everyone has the flail, and that's blunt damage. And if that hits you once, you're fucked. So, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for putting out with me. Thank you for listening to me vent and all these things. Thank you again, and goodbye. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your 2021, by the way. Hopefully you have a great year. All that. Thank you and goodbye.
Nice.